The Australian has a position of opposing such action. My question to you is, why is that?
Well, as they said the other day, when you're on this side, you ask the questions.
Yes. No, I'm just wondering why the hate media, it's got a negative front page from top to bottom today, can't be more responsible and constructive. Let me finish. I'm just asking you why you can't be more constructive in this issue. The maturity of the debate in Australia is very much under question, and the Murdoch media has a great deal of responsibility to take for debasing that maturity, which is informed by scientific opinion gathered from right around the world. And if you are advocating, what's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. Andrew, if you're Andrew, if you're advocating from the West Australian that the Greens be supporting Tony Abbott, I look forward to your rationale in the West Australia.
No, I'm not advocating that.
Well, you are. That's the alternative.
No, I'm advocating why you're supporting the government when people say this is worse than what John Howard did to us.
Well, I'm putting to you because we don't like the look of what Tony Abbott's putting forward. And if you've got an argument as to why we should be supporting the Abbott alternative, I'll read it in the West Australian.
Bob, can I just ask, in the course of this news conference, you've called the News Limited journos the hate media.
Yeah.
You've taken personal issue with reporting by reporters at this conference. Is this a change in tactic? Are you on the front foot in a way, in a more...
Yes, I'm being very much on foot here because I think the media, with some very good exceptions, can at times lose track of the fact. Some heat needs to go back onto those sections of the media which are trying to drag this process down, and that's very clear. That's what's happening. You look at the front page of some of the papers today and the commentary on this process, and it's not balanced. It is opinionated. It's not news in terms of having both sides of a story. It's not what you would read in other countries around the world, and I think that needs taking on. It's a very fair, yes, the Australian.
On today's front page? Name me a paragraph.
Well, let's look at...
Quite seriously.
Yeah, where's the headline about the Cameron government's breakthrough on the front page? Its target. That is globally important news in this discussion.
That was reported on the front page of the newspaper.
Yeah, buried in the story. But look, you have your snappies every day. You compare and contrast and take on politicians and other sections of the media, but you don't like it when we take you on. Don't be so tetchy. You know, just measure up to your own rules. We're all mature and able to not just the outcome of political decision making, but the processes. And I will take that on if I think it's damaging Australia's interests, and I think it is at the moment. We need news in our papers, but we're getting opinion far too much, and that needs to be debated, and nobody needs to get upset about it. But you know, we're a free and open country, and let's have a debate about it. Let's have no topic put on the side for fear that it might be you might get clouded around the head politically about it. That's not what we're here for. We're here to get the best outcome we can for this nation, and I'm determined on that.
Have you taken any concerns about media representations to the Press Council?
On occasions, yes. Yes.
But
Yes, and one.
How about the editors of the...
I'm here as a representative of 1.5 million voters in Australia, and the job is to get outcomes. If I was to take on the media every day about some peccadillo...
But you virtually do. You come out here every day and you do take it on the media. The media that you don't like.
Look, don't get too upset. This is just part of the democratic discourse.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Fair dinkum. Don't be so unhappy. Don't be so much on the back foot.
I'm not unhappy.
Oh,
you just come out here every day and you just bag out the Murdoch press or any media that you don't like, and you call them the hate press.
But the Murdoch press comes out every day and bags out the Greens. Why one rule for you and not one for the others?
You're suggesting that don't you think we're just reflecting what a lot our audience or wants? And
well, if you are, be proud and stand by it. Don't be defensive.
Well, I'm not being defensive.
Like you are.
Well, most polls would suggest that people don't want the carbon tax and that you are on the wrong foot on this issue.
Well, look, let me tell you.
And across the media, not just the Murdoch press.
The Greens vote's growing faster than the Murdoch media circulation. I'm happy. I'm just taking you on, and I will do so. And you know, I know there's an inherent penalty clause there, but I've got broad shoulders. I'm prepared to take that on. I have retirement to consider, and I've got a role model there, and it's Mr. Murdoch. He's just had his 80th birthday, and he's not considering it yet. My 80th birthday comes up in 2024, and I might beat him to it and start considering it about then. But I'm watching him closely in the retirement stakes.
Why are you so obsessed with this? With this whole issue? I don't understand why you're so obsessed with it.
Well, that's an opinion, you see. You're now asking me a question based on a very loaded opinion. I'm not obsessed with it.
You are.
Oh, thank you.
You virtually
there you go.
come out here every day and bag out the Murdoch press or anyone that you don't like.
Well, you know, you're taking it badly. This is a very healthy debate, and
Well, according to you, it isn't. You don't think it's a healthy debate at all.
Well, I think it's fantastic.
Because you think it's one-sided.
J'accuse, you know. You're getting very accusatory there because I've simply turned questions onto you. Fragile, I'd say, very fragile. But there'll be more of it, so get used to it. Thanks, everybody.